All right, guys, so before we jump into this video, I just want to give you a quick reminder that my current shark card giveaway is going on my Twitter right now. I'll leave the giveaway tweet in the description. I'm giving away $1.25 million to one of you guys. All you have to do is retweet and follow me. Pretty simple. I'll leave it in the description. That's going on till Thursday, and that's when I'll be selecting a winner. However, what we're going to be talking about in this video today, I knew I was going to have to do it, and I am going to be doing Buyer Beware for, I guess, the update to the Cunning Stunts DLC. That's right, I felt like Buyer Beware was especially necessary with this small update that Rockstar added into the game, featuring new vehicles, new stunt races, and a whole lot more. So let's jump into it. And where the Buyer Beware stickers are going to go is primarily on the vehicles themselves. I've got no problem with the stunt races. Obviously, you don't have to buy anything with that. You can choose to not play them. The stunt races are cool. Rockstar is offering discounts on garages, and they're also offering discounts on cosmetic mods, so there's nothing you have to buy there. They're giving you the silver jumpsuit for free. So the focus of today's video is going to primarily be on the three new vehicles: the Ocelot Lynx sports car, the Declasse Drift Tampa sports car, and finally, last but not least, the Western Cliffhanger motorcycle. So where to begin? There is so much to talk about with each one of these vehicles. I guess let's start with the price. So the Declasse Tampa is $995,000. It's not terribly expensive when you consider everything else that's been added into Grand Theft Auto Online and how absorbently expensive everything else has become. So the Drift Tampa being under slightly $1 million is not necessarily bad. And the fact that it doesn't have any customization options really doesn't mean you're going to be spending much more than that. That also happens to be one of its downfalls. So we all know that the Drift Tampa is based off of Ken Block's Mustang, the Hoonigan, but there isn't a ton of customization you can do to this car, and it seems as if you would be able to do a ton, or at least want to have the option to do a ton. But unfortunately, like I said, there is zero customization options other than what you can do to the paint job, the wheels, and the livery on the vehicle. So that's kind of a bummer, especially, again, once you consider that it's $1 million for this vehicle. Now let's talk about performance. This is where the Drift Tampa really gets the Buyer Beware sticker. So the Drift Tampa is a beautiful car. It looks incredible. It sounds incredible. I think it's amazing, but performance-wise, it's in the wrong category. And Rockstar is partially to blame for why this car is going to be getting this Buyer Beware sticker, because in the sports car category, which is where this vehicle is, it's not very good. It ranks 24th among the sports cars out of all of them in the game, which, as you can imagine, is incredibly low. You're not going to be able to compete very well with a sports car that's 24th on the list. So if you were planning on using the Drift Tampa in races, you might want to reconsider that theory, because it's not very great performance-wise. Now, if this vehicle was in the muscle car class, this might be a different story. The Drift Tampa might be one of the top-tier muscle cars in the game, but because Rockstar placed it in the sports car class, sadly, it's just going to be washed away by that top tier. And even some of the mid-tier sports cars that aren't necessarily even that great still are doing better than the Drift Tampa. So sadly, due to Rockstar's placement of this vehicle being in the sports car category as compared to the muscle car category, it looks as if the Drift Tampa is going to be one of those cars that you need to be alert about. So buy this vehicle for the looks and the customization, and because you might love Ken Block's design. Do not buy this car if you think it's going to be a competitive sports vehicle in races. Okay, let's move on to vehicle number 2, the Ocelot Lynx. And oh my God, I cannot believe the price of this vehicle. So I honestly can't believe Rockstar had like a typo where they meant for the price to be $735,000, which would be more reasonable. But no. The price of this vehicle is $1.735 million. Do not scratch your eyes. That is the actual price of this car, making it more expensive than a handful of supercars in the game, nearly every sports car. In fact, every sports car in the game. In fact, it's even more expensive than some of the recent supercars that have been added, like the FMJ and a whole lot more. So again, I have no clue what Rockstar was doing pricing this vehicle. The only thing I can see them justifying the price for is the customization of the car, because it has an absolute ton of customization options. You can upgrade the bumper, you can upgrade the rear bumper, spoiler, skirts, roll cage. I mean, you can upgrade the hood. You can do so much to this car, and that's a great feature about it. The Ocelot Lynx looks amazing. It customizes amazing, but for $1.735 million, it really is a letdown in the sports car category as well. only being the 20th best sports car as tested by GTA YouTuber Bruffy1322. So we know that it's not a very good sports car performance-wise, yet it's still got that $1.735 million price tag. I just can't seem to figure out what Rockstar's logic was here, their thinking was. I have absolutely no clue why they decided this price was right for this car, because it's clearly not. And again, I think it must be a typo, because we've never seen Rockstar do this to such an extreme, where they price one of the sports cars that much more expensive than a supercar in-game. So I'm not sure what to tell you about the Ocelot Lynx unless you are just absolutely in love with this car. I think it's based off of the Jaguar F-Type, so unless you are just a Jaguar F-Type fanboy, you love Jags, and you want this in your garage so badly, this might be a car you want to skip out on, because like the Drift Tampa, you're not going to be winning many sports car races with this. You're just going to be outperformed by the top tier Masako race car, LG, Feltzer, Jester race car, etc. And last but not least, this leaves us with the Cliffhanger. That's right, the good old motorcycle from this update. Actually, this vehicle is not getting a buyer beware sticker from me. I actually really like the Cliffhanger. So not only is the Cliffhanger relatively cheap, $225,000 when you consider everything else in the update, it's actually pretty cool and competes pretty well. So it's the 5th fastest motorcycle in the game. So it's not at the very, very top with the Bati and the Akuma, but it's also not the worst bike in the world. So you could use it casually in races and still do pretty well, which is why I love this, because it's perfect for normal races. It's great for the stunt races. It reminds me of an Evel Knievel chopper, which for whatever reason, I don't know if that's right or wrong, but I feel like Evel Knievel when I'm on it. And I love the overall look of the bike. I love the sound of the bike. So I'm a big fan of the Cliffhanger. And because the other two cars were such stinkers in terms of their price related to performance or customization, I actually like the Cliffhanger. So if you haven't bought a motorcycle in a while and you're looking for something fresh or you're looking for something new, the Western Cliffhanger may be the bike you want to go for. Now, like most bikes in the game, it's not going to have a ton of customization options, but it's got two great liveries that you can choose from that are in some pretty cool themes, so I definitely recommend that you check those out. So bottom line, with this newest addition into the game, I think Rockstar hit a home run with the original release of the Cunning Stunts DLC. I thought they did an amazing job with all the vehicles. However, this update featuring 3 new ones kind of seemed to fell short a little bit. The customization and the look of the car seem to be there, but the performance definitely seems to be lacking. So bottom line, go into this small little update knowing that all the vehicles you're going to buy are not at the top tier of their respected classes, and that you should only buy them if you really, really like the car for either casual use, for collecting purposes, or because you love the customization or some other aspect of the car. So let me know what you think about this update in the comment section down below. Which vehicles have you purchased? Have you only bought one? Have you bought 2? Have you bought all 3? Let me know your thoughts and opinions and more down below in the comment section right now. If you did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And also subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new or you like daily GTA 5 videos like this. With all the way, guys, like I said, thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.